What's going on? Welcome back to Musa Gaming here, and today we're back with another episode of Musa Gaming in 3927 weekly update series. Now, for those of you who are wondering why my voice might sound a little weird and off from my usual setting is because I'm currently recording this from a laptop as I'm traveling to Southern California, which is where my in-law house is. We're going to be here for a week, so we will be streaming from this setup, which I'm still adjusting. So if you guys feel like my setup right now is kind of weird, please let me know because I'll go ahead and adjust that for the upcoming week. And yeah, I'm currently on my main account, but I'm spectating the KvK 1 map of Kingdom 3927 simply because I don't have access to the Queen's account on my computer PC device on my laptop. I have access to that on my home desktop. So yeah, so I currently don't have access to that account that I usually actually stream and record those episodes from. So I apologize if this is kind of a little bit more uncomfortable than usual. But yeah, let's just go ahead and take a look at what's going on in Kingdom 3927, as well as the fact that there's going to be a ton of people who's going to push for 3927. Zenith apartment. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cover all that in this video. Let's just go ahead and get started from the most immediate issue, which is gonna be the KvK map. As you guys can see, Kingdom 3927 has already built out all the flags that are neighboring to the past floors. Now we're most likely not gonna be able to we're not gonna need to use this particular ruin, in my opinion, because I think this is our ally. This is a 3v1 KvK map, for those of you who are not familiar with it. Kingdom 3926, due to diplomatic issues, although Kingdom 3927 previously had the star, is getting 3v1 KvK against 3926. So we're allied. 3927 is actually allied with everyone else on the map, except for 3926, who currently holds the Rising Star and who did not hold the Rising Star before. And I'm not going to talk too much in detail about it, but as far as what I've been told, there's been a lot of whales that have migrated to 3926 from those other two allies, and yeah, that's probably why it happened. It is what it is. It happens. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and fight Kingdom 3927 with two other allies as kingdoms. Now, with that said, most of the warfare will actually take place, most of the earlier warfares within the next week or so is going to take place around this past floor and this ruin to be specific. And yeah, most of the Kingdom 3927 members will probably gather around here and try to fight them for that ancient ruins right there. And then I'm assuming Kingdom 3926 will also try to do that over here. Or they might actually choose to go against the other kingdom, which is, I think, as far as what I know, I think Kingdom 3926 is significantly stronger than this enemy right here, or this ally right here. So yeah, I don't know which way they would actually take those passes and the ancient ruins, but I'm assuming that they're gonna fight. They're gonna give us at least a little bit of a fight over here against 3927. So hopefully, if the fights do happen, I'll go ahead and try to stream it as much as possible on this device, and also at the same time, I'll try to make sure that I will try to give you guys a continuous update on the fights and how it's going on my main account. If I don't have access to those during the time that the first couple fights actually do happen for Ancient Ruins, as I am away from my personal desktop. With that said, one of the reasons why Kingdom 3927 has lost a star is because a lot of members of Kingdom 3927 is actually reserving power and speed ups for the upcoming Zenith power event that is actually happening in 3 to 4 hours. So, and I don't know how many of the members of 3927 are holding back. As far as what I know the King's going to push the power for the Zenith power event. So King is definitely going to be more than 100 million power for sure, as far as what I can tell. Also, at the same time, Raven Emperor, which is actually a great guy. I've talked to him because he actually asked me to do account coaching / review. So I did it for his account, and his account is the one that I called an impossible account because it is so well organized. As a matter of fact, I think he has more than enough gold heads to expertise 2 commanders. Although this kingdom has been only live for like 90 days. So it is absolutely crazy what kind of stuff that he has. And I believe that he has a full infantry gear. So I don't know if Raven Emperor might actually push for the Zenith Power Event for cavalry because he does seem to be pretty invested in the infantry. And I advise him not to. But Raven Emperor might actually push a little bit of power just so they can get some rewards on that. But yeah, Raven Emperor is an amazing player. Now, Rodden is currently sitting at 22 million power only because, and this guy is sitting on 5-6 years of speed ups as far as what I know. And only because he's actually waiting and lurking for Zenith Power Event to happen. And yeah, that's going to actually work greatly in favor of Rodden because, earlier part of the game, technology push, building push, and all those stuff coming in hot for Zenith Power Event will always be really, really beneficial as minutes that is required for you to push up the same amount of power will be a lot less, and also at the same time, research speedups become less valuable as well as building speedups become less valuable as the game progresses, and the fact that you can actually utilize those speedups for Zenith push will be a huge advantage. And as far as what I know, like I said, I think Rodden does have enough speedups for him to push out 40 million power. So yeah, that's going to be super exciting for Rodden. I did talk to him, and we might actually be able to get some footages off of him pushing Zenith Power Event. So he'll be a great cavalry rally lead. So that's at least 2 people that are actually pushing. And also at the same time, I think, as far as what I know, a lot of people that are not that are T5s, but not really in like 80 million, 90 million, 100 million power zone, are all waiting for those Zenith Power Event push as well. So it's going to be super exciting for us to see how Zenith Power would actually play in the Kingdom 3927. Now, one thing that I do want to mention though is that Kingdom 3926, which is actually this kingdom right here, let's just go ahead and change the color here so that we can actually take a look at Kingdom 3926, that is actually taking the 3v1 KvK against us as allies. This kingdom has a lot of migrants, a lot of whale migrants from Kingdom 3930, as well as the other 2 kingdoms that are actually in this kingdom KvK1 cluster. So with that said, I heard from YouTube comments, I don't know how truthful this is, but I heard that they've been getting 40, 50 gold chests per day on the main alliance. I don't know which one is the main alliance, to be honest with you. But yeah, there's a lot of whales that are there. So we have to be careful. Kingdom 3927 has to be careful to make sure that we have enough, those people who are pushing for Zenith Power Event does have enough power for them to push at least 40 million power so that we don't get any of the Zenith Power placement, the ranking placement for top 10 actually stolen and not get Zenith Power Event skin. So yeah, that is something that I do think we need to kind of be careful about. Personally, I'm not too worried about this KvK though, because 3v1 is a very difficult KvK style or diplomatic style that you actually can play in KvK1. And even if the 2 other kingdoms are not as strong as ourselves or Kingdom 3926, the fact that we are almost evenly matched with them personally which is my opinion. But I think Kingdom 3927, because a lot of them are reserving power for Zenith Power Event, 3927 has about equal power versus 3926. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit difficult for, I think, Kingdom 3926 to win the KvK. But you can never say for sure, because I know that they have a lot more whales that has migrated into a kingdom. And I don't know the full power that they can unleash in the battlefield once we get into more serious battle beyond the Pass 4 Ancient Ruins fight. But again, like I said, for those of you who are pushing for Zenith Power event from Kingdom 3927, please make sure that you guys have enough power, speed ups, and resources to push out 40 million power, if at all, if you're considering running for Zenith Power event for the top spot, or for the Zenith Power event 20% cavalry skin. Otherwise, I would say it will be a little bit risky move, given that Kingdom 3926 will have a lot of whales as well. But with that said, that's pretty much it. If we do have a chance to see that first fight happen within the next week, I'll go ahead and make sure that I do broadcast this as in the most convenient way that is possible on this setup right now. But based on the flag building, I'm assuming it may not happen, because it looks like they're flagged all the way up to the top ruin, but not really to the bottom ruin. So we'll see. Let's see how that plays out, and I'll keep you guys updated on the status. And yeah, and also at the same time, for members of Kingdom 3927, because the king has subscribed to the highest tier of membership, if you guys want your accounts to be highlighted, please feel free to reach out to me. I'll do this for free. Usually I do it for membership rewards, but you guys are part of Kingdom 3927. If I don't have any content for me to push out for Kingdom 3927, I'll go ahead and do your account, highlights, overview, whatever we like to call it, like I did for our man Rodden that I just told you about, that is looking to actually win Zenith Power event skin by lurking a lot of speed ups at a 22.9 million power account. Alright, with that said, let's just go ahead and let's just go ahead and call it a day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys did, please go ahead and drop me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, guys. And as always, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace!